with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, been around, getting on for 6 years, just a few days short of 6 years now. But we're still an emerging nation. But those 6 years we've spent putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. And we are now expanding our economy, and that'll benefit all our citizens. And anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. There's lots of things that you can get involved in that are beneficial, but they're always optional for you. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we're not going to put you in a group based on what your gender is, where you come from, what you look like, or anything else. We very simply see everyone as a human being. And that's it. Part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. And before that, we're going to start now with our opening prayer, a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not to be confused with pleasure, but true happiness that is always with you. It's within, it's an inner calm, peace, joy. You wake up with it, you go to bed with it, it's with you throughout the day, it's with you in your dreams throughout the night. It's a wonderful state to be in, something that everybody desires, but the only way you can get it is through loving service to other people. And the absolutely wonderful thing about that is that loving service to other people will attract into your life everything else that you want and need, whether it's relationships, travel, money, whatever it may be. There will be doors of opportunity opening for you. So that's what our little prayer is about. So we're going to have that now, followed by that affirmation. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they may find true happiness and everything they want and need in life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, welcome to you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We are streaming live into Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, X, and YouTube. And the recordings are automatically available there. And a lot of people do watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for them. So you're equally welcome whether you're watching the recordings or whether you are here with us live. It's wonderful if you are here with us live, because you can pop your name in, where you're from, let people see that we are a global community. You can interact with other members in the comments, and you can ask any questions you may have. And you can keep your eye on me, make sure I don't get anything wrong. Okay, so with that said, first of all, let me have a look at a message that I've just received from Vishal. Okay, right. About half an hour ago, or maybe a little bit longer, I tried to log in to We Share Abundance, and I couldn't. I got an error message, and it's there for everybody. I've tried different browsers and everything. Now it's midnight in India. But I did message both Vishal and Devyani, and Vishal, fortunately, wasn't in bed, and he is now working on it. So hopefully we'll be able to log in the near future. Just got a message from him saying that he knows what the error is, and it's to do with an account or something. And then he said he's going to try and bypass that error. So if you've tried to log in the last maybe hour, I don't know when it started, it was okay. Not long before that, I think I was logged in maybe an hour or so ago. Just hold on a second. I've got a message from him, and I think he's letting me know it's working. Yeah, he's got it working. So let me just send him a thank you message. Thanks. You are amazing. Okay. So it is now working and people can log in. So with that, let's see who we've got here live. We have Peter from the Cameroon, top of the pops today. Okay. And then we've got Bozina from Slovenia. And she's letting me know she can't log in. You can now, Bozina. You might have to refresh your page. We've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, from West Palm Beach in Florida. And what's happened now? Okay. We've got Mary from Chicago, USA. We've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. We've got Carolyn from Texas, USA. We have we have Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, and we got Richard from Devon in England, and we got people letting me know that they're logging in successfully. Yeah, I know. I've just tested it, and Vishal just fixed it. Okay, so there we are. Right, we can carry on with the business of the day. I was thinking we won't be able to do the raffle and things like that, but we will, because Vishal is amazing. So thank you, Vishal. I've lost my glasses now. What have I done with my glasses? Okay, I found them. Right. We've got positive business for all. Not sure who that is, but we've got Nankiep from Nigeria, and we've got Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico. Okay, here's the numbers. We have an increase of 17 in the 777 plan to 46,699. We've got an increase of 342 in our registered members to 59,128. An increase of 748 in our active members to 4,156. No change in Success Blueprint or the Easy Team Builder. We have an increase of 2 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,486. We are up 5 in the Pro members of the Shareholder Powerline Plan to 811. But we still have 4 people in there that haven't renewed yet. And if they don't renew, then we're going to have difficulty with things. And something's gone wrong here again. Bear with me. I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Something went wrong. My screen went all black, and I hope things are working. I don't know. It's one of those days, isn't it? Okay, we've still got 4 people that haven't renewed their subscription, but they've got another, well, they've got until the 26th, so another 5 days to renew, and otherwise they'll lose their matrix position along with their guarantee, and we don't want that to happen. Okay. In the Thinking into Reality, we've got a net decrease of 18 in the free members there to 545. That will come down more. I know I've got about 40 people registered free in my account that haven't done their KYC. And if they don't do it, within 30 days, they get taken out. Now, they can join again at any time they want, but they will have to either upgrade to bronze or do their KYC or miss out. It's that simple. And we have an increase of 7 in our bronze memberships, which is a lot better than it has been, but it's still really too low. But we are getting going with the Facebook and Google ads, and I don't have the numbers on them properly yet because we've been tinkering around with things. But by the next time we meet, I should have some solid numbers on that, and we'll be seeing what we can do to make things better. And I do hope that people can still hear me and everything. If you can, just somebody put a message in the chat to let me know that things are working, because as I say, my screen blacked out, and I clicked refresh and it came back eventually, well, fairly quickly, but I'm not getting a message in here from anybody. Oh, just a minute, we have now. Lewis says yes. Okay, good, thank you. Right. What else have we got? Yeah. Today, Vishal's been working. As I think I told you he was going to work Saturday. And what he's working on, I know what it's called, but I don't know what it's about. I'll be quite honest with you. He is working on webhooks for the credit card accounts. Now, some of you are probably more advanced than me and know what that's about, but I haven't got a clue. But I leave him to it. Yeah, we got a few people now saying it's all working. Thank you. I don't know how close we are to getting it opened up for the partners again, but I think we must be pretty close now. I will be having a word with Vishal on Monday, and we'll see when he thinks we can let you in and you'll be able to practice loading your account. Well, be able to load it, not practice. You'll be able to load it if you want to, and get a debit card and whatever else. So right. Deviani won't be in on Monday, but she will be back on Tuesday. I'm hoping we can get the Spanish Poverty Global opened up for the partners, and once we get it opened up for the partners and they get their affiliate links, then we can open it for anybody else. So I'm hoping we can get all that done next week, and then we'll leave Vishal working on that, and we'll have Devyani working on all the bits and pieces, plus the new business that I've hinted at. I've been calling it the Banished Poverty business because that's where we had originally intended to go, but it's really got nothing to do with banished poverty, although it will banish poverty, but it's not a name that will help us. So I want something that is going to attract networkers into the business, and I think I've been talking with the hosting people, and they're recommending for what I'm going to do, we need to put it on its own server. Extra cost, of course, but if we need it, we need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be thinking about names and getting it done, and then we'll put it on our own server and we'll get that plan running, because I'm convinced that what we need to do is recruit networkers, because what we've been trying to do is help everybody. And most of the people that we're bringing in are people that either don't want to recruit, or they feel they can't, or they've had a go with it and they're not doing very well with it. So we do need to grow. We need not just people that want to come in and do nothing and make money, which is lovely if we can do it, but we can't do it if, you know, the big percentage of our members are there doing nothing. We need to have a lot of members that are working and prepared to work. And so that's why I'm going to target networkers, and we're going to get networkers in. And once we get them in to this new program, we can then, not all of them will want to, but I think a large number, once they're making money with this new program, and I think it'll be very easy to do that, then we will be hopefully able to attract them into some of our other programs, particularly TIR. They will definitely have to get into Banished Poverty Global, because that's how they're going to get paid. And so once they get into TIR, there is a point when you're in TIR that you are funded into all the different programs in We Share Abundance as well. So if we can get all that working, then it'll be synergistic and help everybody to grow. I'm not sure how complicated what I want to do with this new program is from a development point of view. I'm hoping it's going to be relatively simple. The idea is simple, but sometimes simple ideas are not necessarily easy to program. And so we'll wait and see how well it goes. So that is where we are with that. With the development, really. Vishal will be continuing on Banished Poverty Global, and we'll be getting the new program up and running as quickly as we can. We'll be putting an option in there for people that did put into the doubler we were going to do in Banished Poverty. I don't think that's a good program, having thought about it an awful lot, and we'll give them the option of a refund or a good deal in the new plan. So there we go. that's where we are, folks. So we've got Kingsley in from Manchester. Let's now do what? Let's now yeah, we'll do the raffle, because I think I logged in and I should still be logged in, I'm hoping. Let me just refresh the page. Okay. We were getting close to the $1,000, weren't we, last week? I don't think I've done that much on it, so I don't know what we've done, but let's have a look. Share the screen. Window. Okay, let's see if that's coming up and we can make it bigger. There we go. Let's see the last raffle results. Oh, we've got 100%. We've got 100%. We've got the $1,000. I don't know how we draw that. I don't know whether it's automatic or what. So that'll be exciting to see. We might have a $1,000 winner today. Good. Okay. How many tickets have we sold? Let's have a look. 307. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. I'm not sure what happens when we click this button. We might have a $1,000 winner, or it might be that there is something that I have to do to activate that. And we'll have to wait and see. And I won't know until Deviani comes back on Tuesday if it doesn't come up automatically. So it's exciting. We do definitely need a roll on the drums. And here we go. Boom. And it's not there. The $1,000 winner's not there. I don't know how we do that then. So Tuesday will be an exciting day because we'll find out how we get that done. And I'm not sure whether you can buy more tickets now, between now and Tuesday, for that $1,000 prize. I'm guessing that you can, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. But anyway, Hank has won $100. I think he won a $10 last week, or maybe the week before, but I think he won one. And then we've got a second prize winners. Oh, Hank's won the second prize as well. So he's got $110. And then we've got Harry, who's won $10. So congratulations to Hank and congratulations to Harry. And I'll see if we can get hold of Deviani tomorrow and find out about that $1,000 and what happens, whether you can still buy tickets for it or whether it's closed and we're going to start another one or what. I honestly don't know. And I don't know how to make the draw. I thought it might have come up here, but it doesn't. So let me stop sharing and we'll get back here. So things are exciting. That $1,000 is ready to be withdrawn or drawn for. But we may do the draw on Tuesday, seeing as I can't do it today anyway. And we'll see what happens. Okay, I'll try and get hold of Deviani before Tuesday. I'll try and get hold of her tomorrow and see if she can just enlighten me on that, and then I can message everybody and see what we're doing with it. Okay, God bless. Right. So what else have we got to do? We now have to do the random withdrawal. I knew there was something, and I think we've got that set up ready. Here we go. Yeah, we have. So if I do a screen share for that now. Random.org, we want to go to that website. And we'll make that bigger. Okay, and we have numbers from 2 to 2,544 in the spreadsheet, and we've got them in here as well, because random.org will automatically and randomly select a number within that sequence, and then we'll find out who that is on the spreadsheet and give them some cash. So here we go. Let's click on generate, and the number is 1816. I'm going to put that in the spreadsheet, 1816. And then we can stop sharing. And we can do another screen share for the spreadsheet. And we can make that bigger. Okay. So here we have it, 1816 is the number. We've got to find that in the spreadsheet now, down the left here. And that'll be quite well down on it, 1816. 1816 is here somewhere. Here we go. We know who Spiral is. So Spiral is going to get a match on this, and Spiral is in our live today. I don't know who Yap Yap is, but Spiral probably does. Sounds like his dog. Okay, let's skip up to the top, and we paste that in here. So there we go. And Yap Yap is going to get $40 for being an active elite. Going to get $20 for being in the 777 plan. That's 60, and another 40 for being in the ShareHook Powerline plans, the Pro. So that's $100 going to both Yap Yap and Spiral. Let me save that, and we'll get them paid as soon as we can. And congratulations to Yap Yap and Spiral. Okay. And we can stop sharing that and come back here. And there's something else I want to show you. If here we go. Let me right, so Spiral's saying congratulations to the raffle winners, but Spiral is also a winner in the random cash allocations as the sponsor. So well done, Richard. Okay. Let me show you something before we go. What time is it? It's only 28 minutes past. We've got time for it, yeah. You know, I've been promoting A-Intuition, and we're doing really well with it, as you may have heard me say on previous things, both through commissions that we're earning and through the passive side. We are into a profit situation with it, and by another week or so, provided everything just keeps going the way it is, we will be in a position where it will cover our overheads, not before time, because it can be a bit of a strain. And there we go. Richard says, proper job. Yap Yap is my cousin. He never stops talking. Okay. And then we've got Deborah saying, congratulations to everyone. I'm so excited about our $1,000 draw when Deviani gets back. And Buzina saying, congratulations. Anyway, yeah, I've been promoting that quite heavily. For me, anyway. I don't have a lot of time, but I do a bit here and there. And it's coming along really nicely. But I don't know how long it's going to last. In all honesty, who does know? And that is why I think this Aurum program is a good safety net I don't know how long Orum's going to last either, but it looks more logical to last. They are based on trading results and things fluctuate up and down. I want to show you our account. Let me do a screen share of it if we can. Now, we didn't have a lot of money and we've not made much in commissions. We only made, I don't know, a few cents in commissions or something. But this is the account. We started on the 13th of March. And you can see that the amount we get paid goes up and down, up and down. And we started with around $350. It won't have been $350 exactly, I don't think. I can't remember exactly what it was, but we've had $9.35 that's been added. You can see that here, and you can see it here. So if we take $9 off that, it's 353. Yeah, I probably paid a little bit more to make sure that we had enough to get or maybe I just had 350. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I put $350 in. Okay, and we've made 935 in 8 days. I think it is, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Is it? No, 8. Well, it's 9 days since we started, but we've only been paid 8 days. Okay. Now I worked that out, and that is about 0.33% or something like that per day, and it's 7 days a week. So, and what I want to do is I want to stop sharing this, and I want to go to a compound interest calculator for you. So here we go. Let's come back here and find the compound interest calculator. Here we go. I'm just putting it back to the beginning. Let me do a screen share on it and show you what this is about. It's not get rich quick, folks, but it is definitely get rich. Okay. Let's see if we can make that bigger. Okay, so I told you I worked it out that we were getting that's what it came out at, 0.334% per day average. Some days it's more than that, some days it's less than that, but that's what we're averaging so far. And I don't know, I've got a 2 in there, which we don't want. I put in about 350, as you saw, it was about 352, I think. So if we look at that compounded on a daily basis, every day of the year, and we look at it for 1 year and we click calculate, you can see that that 350 becomes about $1,000 or over $1,000. It does better than, a little bit better than tripling in a year. Now, once it gets to $1,000, the actual interest rate will be bigger than that because you get paid more the more you're investing. You get a bigger percentage of what the company is actually making. But I've ignored that because I don't know what kind of percentage that would be. We can guess, but we might as well stick with what we've got and what we know. So if we look at that for 3 years instead of 1 year, and we click calculate, you can see that that 350 has now become $13,000, 13,500 in round figures. So what I want to do now is I want to put in 13,500, and if we put in here that we'll withdraw 50% of the monthly earnings from that point onwards. So for 3 years, all we're doing is compounding. Boom, boom, boom. We pull nothing out and we just let it run and ride. And then we've got around about 13,500 that we can put in. But then we're going to start drawing money out. So let's have a look at what we do over the next 3 years. So here we go. Over the next 3 years, we will have withdrawn $75,000. Well, $74,256. Okay, $74,000. And we'll have 87,000 now going forward. Now that 74,000 isn't equal. It's not, because it starts off with not very much. It starts off with $700 in month one, $720, and then the total by month two is $1,479. So it's around about $700 it's going up, but gradually it's going up more and more and more. And at the end of the first year, you've drawn 11,500 in round figures. At the end of year two, if you take 11,500 off that 33,000 that we've got there, that is 22,000. So you're nearly 1,000 a month in year two, instead of 700 a month, gradually creeping up. We're at around about 1,000 a month. But year three, if we take that 33,500 off here, we've got 33 off 74,000. We've got 41,000, which is getting close to 1,000 a week. It's not there, but it's getting close to it. And it would be, I'm sure, with the increased percentage, over $1,000 a week. Okay, it's taken 6 years, but all you've risked is $350. And it's going to go up from that point onwards as well. If we put it at 5 years, for example, don't forget there's 3 years compounding on top of this, so it would be a total of 8 years. But by year 5, you would have withdrawn $292, close to $300,000, almost $350,000. And as I say, with that increased percentage, I'm pretty sure it would have been that, and maybe quite a lot more, because a small percentage increase makes a huge difference when you're compounding things. So it's there for you. You can see, you know, that it's quite extraordinary the way that this can grow. You would have $305,000 being invested, being, you know, making money for you. You only put in 350. Okay, it's taken you 8 years, but I think this program is going to be around for a long time. I think it's going to be around pretty much indefinitely. I could be wrong, but I think the way that it's set up and the way that they do things, I think it's going to be around for a long time. And so you can plan on this, and you can put in a small amount and forget about it for a year. Put in, at the end of the year, put everything back in and forget about it for another year. Put everything back in and forget about it for another year. Now, of course, if you've got capital that you can afford to put in at the beginning, more than 350, if you're richer than I am, you know, or we are, in fact, we share abundance. I've got no money to put in. But if this is We Share Abundance's account, and so this money will be coming into We Share Abundance coffers, helping us to provide member benefits. But it'll take a while to get going. So in the meantime, intuition, fingers crossed, will last for at least 3 years, and then we can start getting money from this program as well. And if Intuition lasts for 3 years, we'll have been able to stick a bit more in here as well, get it moving a little bit faster. That percentage will have increased. I've no idea, let's suppose it only went up to 0.35. Let's have a look at what the difference that would be. 0.35. Okay. Let's remember this figure. Total withdrawn 292. Total invested 305. Calculate. 356. 342. You see that tiny increase in the percentage has added $50,000 onto your withdrawals. And I think it will probably increase more than that as well. So it's a very wonderful program. I hope it is anyway. So I'm going to stop sharing that now, but I wanted to just show you that once we had some figures in that we could verify, from our own point of view. That's what we're doing, and that's what we're reinvesting. And let's hope and pray that Intuition lasts 5 years. Because if it lasts 3 years, we'll have pulled out an awful lot of money from Intuition. Leon says they just keep growing in Intuition. Yeah, it's doing really well at the moment. We're still reinvesting quite a bit, just to try and get to a point where it covers our expenses. We need, I don't know whether it's something I should be sharing with you or not, but why not? We need about $400 a day to just keep We Share Abundance, TIR, Banish Poverty Global, hosting, everything else running costs us about $400 a day. So we want to get to a point where we are generating $900 a day from Intuition, and that way, and that's weekdays, by the way. That's not 7 days a week. That $400 is weekdays, So I want to be honest with you. We want to get Intuition to a point where we're generating at least 900 a day weekdays, so that we can reinvest that 500 to keep it paying, and we can pull out that 400 to pay our overheads. So there you go. So Intuition is there. It's working for us at the moment. With God's will, it'll continue to work for us for a few years. And if that's the case, then hopefully within a few years, we'll have been able to boost our Aurum situation, put more cash in there, because we'll have a profit from Intuition as well, and we'll be able to get that into a point where that is at least covering our daily expenses and still growing in the same way that we only pulling out half of what we're doing with, as I showed you in the compound interest calculator. And it'll give us that longevity. In that period of time as well, I'm pretty convinced that we'll have other things that are working and generating income. Banish Poverty Global, our new plan, TIR. They'll all be benefiting from the cash that we're able to put into them and grow them. And I think the plan where we're going to attract networkers in will help us grow the numbers, and the numbers of genuine networkers, people that are saying, okay, yeah, if I only have to put, and it'll only be $5 a month for the new plan. if I can put only $5 a month in and get this wonderful product that's going to help me and make a lot of money from that product as well, I think we're going to attract a lot of networkers in, and that will grow everything for us. So I'm really, really optimistic about our future, folks. Okay. I think Leon actually came up and he said he can't do Aurum because it's not available in the United States. But I know there are people in the United States that are running the program. I don't know how. I'm not technical. I don't even understand these virtual browser things. I've never used one. But maybe that is a way around getting into Aurum. I don't know whether that is even legal or whatever. I'm not advising you. I'm just saying that I do know that there are people in the United States that are benefiting from Aurum, as well as people in the UK and Europe and Asia and wherever else. So if you're in the States and you find out how it works and how you can do it, that's fine. It may be as well that there's certain states that are okay and certain states that aren't, because that could be a possibility as well. I don't know, but it's a good program if you can get in, and we'll have to have a look at it sometime in the future when we've got time and see if we can help people that are in countries if they can't get into Aurum. Okay. But that's it from me for today, folks. Thank you very much for being here. I'll find out from Deviani what happens with the raffle, whether you can still buy tickets and increase your chance of, it gives you another chance of winning that $1,000. And hopefully we'll be able to draw that on Tuesday, and somebody will be able to put $1,000 in their piggy bank or whatever they want to do with it. Okay. God bless you all. Thank you for being here, and enjoy the rest of the weekend and the rest of your life, and be here on Tuesday and we'll see what we can